First question: who is Christ's son based on the chapter Hebrew first? Answer: Christ's son is equal to Father in all aspects and reveals the Father perfectly. He has special participation in the work of creation, as stated in Colossians 1:16. Everything came into being through him, the Word, as mentioned in John 1:23. Since he is a co-creator with the Father, he is a ruler and heir of everything, as stated in Hebrew 1:2. Second question: according to Hebrew 1:2, what is Christ's Son's position in relation to everything? According to Hebrew 1:2, Christ's Son is a ruler and heir of everything, since he is a co-creator with the Father. Third question: what special role does Christ's Son have in creation according to the passage? Christ's Son has special participation in the work of creation, as indicated in Colossians 1:16. Fourth question: how does the passage describe the relationship between Christ's Son and the Father? Answer: the passage describes Christ's Son as being equal to Father in all aspects and as one who reveals the Father perfectly. What does John 1:23 say about Christ's Son? Answer: John 1:23 states that everything came into being through him, the Word. Sixth question: which Bible verse states that God dwells in unapproachable radiance? 1 Timothy 6:16 states that God dwells in unapproachable radiance. Seventh question: explain the Christ stamp of the ultimate or primary reality. The term primary reality is used to indicate God. Through the usage of knowledge of primary reality, we means man knowledge of God. Christ is the stamp and or hallmark of God. The Son is the stamp of the Father. We mean the image of the Father, which is mentioned in 2 Corinthians 4:4, Colossians 2:9. The ninth question: the supreme position of the Son in the Old Testament is stated out in 7 quotations. Explain. In first Psalm 2:7, Son is the Son of God. Second, Psalms 45:6 and 7, Son has the majesty of the King. Third, Psalm 97:7, Son is glorified. Fourth point, Psalm 102:25 to 27, Son is eternal. Fifth, Psalms 104:4, angels are only creation. Sixth, Psalms 110:1, Son is the judge. 7. Luke 16:22, angels carry the soul of holy person to the presence of God when they die. Ninth question: who are angels and their responsibility? Angels are ministries for salvation. Angels are ministering the Spirit sent to serve who are inheriting the salvation. Angels carry the soul of holy person to the presence of God when they die, mentioned in Luke 16:22. Now the 10th question is, Christ is the radiance of the glory of God. Explain. First point, God dwells in unapproachable radiance, which is mentioned in 1 Timothy 6:1. Second, His glory has filled the temple and tabernacle in Numbers 14:10. Third point, His glory is synonymous of God's glory. Fourth point, Israelites when lost the Ark of Covenant, the glory of God was lost in 1 Samuel 4:22-21. Fifth point, the glory of God is seen in Ezekiel 1:4. Sixth point, the reason for saying the sun is the glory of God because sun reflects this glory. Seventh point, St. Peter saw the glory of God at Mount of Transfigurations in 2 Peter 1:16. 11th, apogasma in Greek, which means, what do you mean by that? It means radiance. 12th, semaho in Syriac, which means ray. 13th, and the last question, who are prophets and what are their responsibility? Answer. First point, God appointed prophets to explain the will of God to mankind. Second, prophets act as a mediator between man and God. Third, prophet gave the message of judgment and salvation. Fourth, prophesying about the future. And this is the end of the slide.